Okay, guys. Hey, welcome back. We're here with the finals of the Star City Games Standard Maryland State Championships here at Titan Games and Hobbies in Lutherville, Maryland. I'm Zach Gallegos.
And I'm Matt Butler.
And we're going to bring you a really awesome game.
Yeah, it's going to be a great one.
We have Josh Everly, who's been on a tear off camera. Gave me a little bit of a thrashing out there.
Yeah.
In between, said, "Hey, I've been off stream all day, and now you have to stream me." He said, and I told him, "Hey, we've been trying to get you on stream. You've just been ending the backup match too fast."
The time that he was on stream, it was brutal. It was just a great game. He got out ahead. Absolutely. He really pushed through.
Yeah,
it was a pretty awesome game.
Absolutely savage game. And then Team USA himself, Joel Sadowsky out here, the Baltimore boy, representing United States of America, Magic World Cup, trying to take it for the state also. So we'll get into that. We're going to go ahead and move to that cut. So pile shuffling it out. So let's talk about the decks here. We've seen it. Joel and 98.99, 100% of the time, green-white aggro all day, right? We've 100% of the meta. It's just been everywhere. But on the top tables, it's been interesting because it's only been Joel, right? When we walked around the room today, green-white megamorph everywhere.
Yeah.
But Joel, the only one really able to make it stick here in the top 8.
Well, and he's quite the pilot for it, too. He's been really good about not moving in through too much. He's been very consistent. He really knows he knows his deck really well, and he's obviously put a lot of time into it.
Absolutely, yeah.
Using Dromoka's command at the right time to prevent getting 2-for-1, using his Gideons really effectively, making sure that he's continuing to make the 2/2s just to keep a blocker up, as opposed to getting overzealous and making that move where he goes to to attack with it and gets blown out
into that crackling doom. Meanwhile, on the other side, though, Josh Everly, no slouch himself, has been really putting in work, ending games very quickly.
Super quickly.
Easily the fastest of any of the Dark Jeskai decks we've seen today.
Yeah, definitely. Well, and he's been using that Gideon. The one of main deck Gideon has won him some games, using the Sorin really, really well, making sure that the life gain matters a little bit, and they seem to be ready to go. So it's going to be a good game.
Absolutely. So we want to take a quick moment just to point out that Josh, also representing MTG First here, teammtgfirst.com.
Fantastic.
And another Maryland store, great guys. Their owner, amazing people,
Sure.
Amazing staff. So if you guys are down in the Glen Burnie area at all, check them out, check games and stuff out. But want to just point out, Josh here representing Team MTG First at Titan Games and Hobbies.
Great.
So shout out to those guys. They are always awesome if you're a Magic player in the state.
Yeah, totally.
One of the best,
So it looks like we are pile shuffling again, making sure that we're ready. We got the state championship
The
medal
son.
out there.
The
got
medal.
a medal!
Gonna take it home.
We are fighting for a medal. It's not even just a...
Just gonna bite it like...
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We have to get that picture, and we'll put it up on the Titan Games and Hobbies website. A good picture of whoever it is biting the medal, and it probably... Medal. I'm gonna guess that it's not gonna do well after the bite. I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna get a little crunched down.
No, it's Star City. That's platinum. They spare no expense.
Absolutely no expense spared.
None spared. All right. So, off to this pretty normal start here.
Yeah.
Getting the fetches done, doing the thing with the fetches, grabbing the lands.
With this standard, especially.
There it is again, Joel with the Bear Den Protector.
Yeah.
He does this a lot against these Dark Jeskai decks.
Yeah, well, and I have to say, I think getting out there early with a threat, making them use removal, can actually make a big difference in this matchup.
Absolutely.
Especially when you see the tap land come in first.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get, a bounce or something weird happening immediately.
It's a big tell.
And I'm sure he knows what Josh is on, so he's already looking at, okay, well, he could negate it in the first game, he could do, that kind of thing.
Right. Well, negate, obviously not.
Not in the first game, but like that, he knows what the threats are.
Right. These guys are absolutely familiar with one another. Josh and Joel are both big names around the Baltimore area as far as, Magic players go. They know, they've seen each other all day. They've absolutely looked at one another's decks. They've absolutely watched one another play. there's no familiarity lost here. That's for sure, right? So removing the J die to go ahead and put in a Thopter token and another Death Mist Raptor. Joel's off to a great start.
Yeah.
Joel's exactly where he wants to be right now, right? He's got multiple threats on the board that are all right about the same level. Crackling Doom, still not an option. We don't have Black out there yet, although about to do it now.
Yeah, we just fetched, so
Smoldering
probably
Marsh,
going to.
probably what we'll see next. No, the Sunken Hollow. Just want to take a quick second while I have a second to say Caps up 1-0. Washington Capitals up 1-0 over the Hurricanes.
And there is the Tassiger.
There's a Tassiger. That is a game changer. I mean, frankly. Although he doesn't trade, he doesn't...
Yeah, I mean, the Death Mists really do a bunch, and there's the fight.
Game changer, yeah, whatever, not so much, maybe, right? And, ooh.
Oof.
So for a guy in Josh's position who's been dictating the pace all day, right? He's been saying, I'm in control of this game. I'm putting you on the back foot with my deck. For Joel to come in here and do that to him,
yeah.
And that's gotta feel bad, right? Like Josh has got to be wondering, like, crap, what have I gotten myself into?
Right. What are my, even looking at this, what are my outs is pretty bad too, because anything that comes out able to be megamorphed with one more mana. Den Protector becomes live. All of those the Death Mist Raptors going into the graveyard do not help you.
I mean, and he was already at 11, and now for this swing, it's going to take him to 5.
This is just. I mean, what can you do?
Again, I feel like these Jeskai decks need a board wipe.
Oh my god, a third Death
Mist
Mist. That's crazy. That's just going to be like, I just don't know what you do.
Oh, just nice command. There we go. He's going to counter it. I assume he gains 4 here, right? Or does he draw? That's the question, right? Like, what's more about now? He's got an Utter End. I think I gain 4 here. He's got another Urgent Command in there, if I saw correctly. Likely going to 9 on that. We'll find out.
No, he drew.
No, he drew.
Well, no, he untapped, so maybe he didn't. Yeah.
Okay. Get these life totals here in just a moment and figure this out. But
Silk Wrap's the
very good,
protector, and Utter Ends
exiles it, which is a big deal.
That's a big deal.
Big deal. And looks like we're getting word here. These life totals. No, he drew.
He did not. He did draw.
He's going to 3 here.
He has cleared the board.
Yep.
He has the ability to start stabilizing here. He's searching up the Prairie Stream.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Warden. And a morph. Which is obviously Den Protector. Den Protector. So for those of you who didn't tune in earlier, I'll give you a challenge. Over/under on the number of Den Protectors that were here today for the Maryland Star City Games Standard Open. I'll tell you right now, there were 86 players. I'll give you the over/under on 100 Den Protectors. So if you're watching, if you want to go ahead put in a bet, over/under on 100 Den Protectors. The J die out in force.
So we got a Sorin who made a token, which means that he has enough blockers to stop the morph token and the Warden from coming in, but he might not be able to trade enough. Yep, 9,000. You got it.
Got it. 9 million was the actual number. No, there were 96 Den Protectors today,
which is pretty insane. I mean, that card, it's a bonkers card. It really is.
Yeah.
They did. Wizards did an incredible job of making something that's easy to play in almost any deck.
Any deck that runs green, you run it, right? Why not? Yeah.
I get to get something back. Oh man, I get to get something back and make all of my Death Mist Raptors come back too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That's
I'll do
pretty
that.
gross, right? Yeah.
Oh my, it is not. It is a cleric. Is that no?
That's
not
a
cleric,
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayer. Ooh. Yeah, there were 96 copies of Den Protector today. 96, guys. So when you think about that, it's more than one per player.
Yeah.
Who came today. That's insane. And of those 96, only one green-white Megamorph deck in the top 8?
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
And going all the way.
And going all the way to the finals. When we see, I mean, we're still in game 1. I mean,
yeah.
But it's not looking good for Josh, that's for sure. Dig Through Time, though. I think Dig Through Time, the difference maker between this Dark Jeskai deck and the one we saw last round, for sure.
Sure.
And we're at 22-3. We're going to get that updated. How many Jaces on the field? That's a great question, and we didn't we should ask that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to guarantee it's less than under Den Protectors today, just from walking around. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it costs as much as a Mind Sculptor.
Yeah, the price is pretty insane on that card.
I mean, why buy a Jace when you can buy a Death Mist, when you buy a couple of Death Mists and a Den Protector for the same price, right? Like. Yeah, I mean it is, but well, first off, Jay, he can see the dice. That's part of being able to be a mod. But beyond that, probably something to do with seeing the dice.
All right, so he Crackling Dooms to get rid of one of the Raptors. He has a blocker, which protects his Sorin and himself.
Yeah, it does. The Sorin, keeping the Sorin out there is a really big deal.
And we've got another morph out there, which means that the Death Mist that just went into the graveyard is live again.
Man, that's gross. I mean, the synergy is incredible.
Well, and the fact that it's uncounterable. You can't necessarily do anything to the.
Yeah, the exile effect's disgusting, right? Exile effects are big right now. So removal with exile is very good. I mean, exiling...
Which is why I'm saying end hostilities, I think, is the white sweeper if you're going to do this.
You know what? I'll give you this. Listen, end hostilities in the Dark Jeskai deck.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because you're ideally trying to hit that mid-game stride with it.
Well, and look at how many token makers you have. You don't care about losing a token maker if you can make 2 tokens right afterwards, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah, we're still looking at this, and there's the unmorph, so we get the...
Yeah, 10 Protector and a Dromoka's Command. Oh, like, what a gross turn, right? Like, what a gross... Putting a counter, fighting with a Death Toucher...
Or he could even blow up the Silk Wrap and get another attacker.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
So states, both standard and modern are here.
Oh, and we got a... what is that card? To protect the token.
Valor Stance?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely Valor's Stance. He Valor's Stance to protect the token, which meant that the fight didn't go exactly the way they wanted it to. We are at 20-5.
Josh has done a great job of really hanging on in what should be just like a position.
Yeah, absolutely.
You shouldn't have game from, right? Like, super impressive. I mean, these guys, they play so well, right? I mean, that's why they're here.
Yeah, well, and they're totally focused on what they need to do.
17-5. Fetch. Haven't seen the hand in a while. Can't. Okay, that's a Gideon. Is it 2 Gideons? He's holding double Gideon hangerback walker.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Making an emblem off that Gideon because he's got a second one.
Yep.
So why not? Hey, first
Exactly.
Gideon emblem on
There we
stream
go.
today. All right. Woo!
So now we've got 2 4
The Gideon emblem.
Death Mist Raptors.
That's pretty disgusting. That's the first Gideon emblem on stream today, guys. So that's cool. We get to see stuff.
Emblems are not a permanent, correct?
They are a permanent. Well, no, they're not.
Right,
they're
they
just
don't
there.
count as
they're
a
not like
permanent.
a permanent.
No,
but
because
they
that's what
are
I'm saying.
permanent.
Is,
Like,
can you utter
no.
end an emblem? No, you can't. So
Done. Like, the emblem comes out and you just deal with
we
it.
win. We win. We got all of the things. Bingo, everybody.
Bingo,
We got
bango,
the-
bingo, boom, boom. Can't get it gone. Yeah, finally on stream. Gideon emblem, guys. First one of the day. Fine in the finals, no less. Why not, right? When you're gonna do it, when you're gonna go hard or go home, right?
And we got a big life gain.
Big life game.
And we're putting out a Jace. It's, I think. But where is it? And we're swinging.
I mean, why not? Everything's +1, right? Like the Gideon emblem for value.
So this is 10 damage.
Yeah.
Do you block the hanger back to make it a
I think yeah.
2/2 flyer?
He's only gonna get one. He's only gonna get one because it's for
Right.
counters. It's
Yep.
not for his power. So
Yep.
I mean, in that regard, it's good, right? But now you get a 2/2 flyer. Yeah, I don't know. We're still in game 1. I mean,
Yeah, I know. This is going to be a.
this game feels like it should have been over a while ago,
Yeah.
right? But
Well, Joel
Josh
seemed way ahead, and now
Josh has just been finding a way to gain parity, over and over and over again, and that's impressive,
and we're making a dude to make
Impressive.
it 3/3.
And it draws a land. I just don't. Yeah, that's that one. That's that. And that puts the end to
Yep.
the stop, right? You just draw dead, and that's that. So, all right. Well, it looks like Joel up a game. Captain America, maybe
Yeah,
also Captain
totally.
Maryland. Can we find out? Can he do both? That's the question. All right. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
yeah,
guys.
I mean, it looks like Joel's up a game. That's awesome. I'm sure that they're going to go into the sideboards pretty open to everything. As you guys know, this is for the Maryland State Champions, so that's pretty awesome. These guys have been playing their hearts out
All day.
All day. This
All
is
day.
the
This
10th.
is, let's see, we had 7 rounds of Swiss, and now we are in the 10th round of Magic today. This is 10 hours of Magic.
So this
These
is,
guys are getting time and a half.
Yeah, I mean, like just totally locked in for 10 hours straight.
Yeah,
pretty much.
time and a half for the last 2 hours. These
Which
guys
is pretty incredible.
getting it done,
I think that this is a really good demonstration of the power of the standard right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because we both were saying Josh seemed to be out of it. Seemed
Yeah.
to be at a place where he couldn't come back.
Yep.
And yet, Josh kept that going for an extra 5 or 6 turns
Absolutely.
without any problem.
Absolutely. And just maximum value, right?
Yeah.
Just found a way to maximize every single card he drew.
To the point of when he did the Ujitai's command, he did something that we would have intuitively said not to do.
Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
But he did it, and it paid off for him exactly the way that he wanted it to, which is
Absolutely.
pretty amazing.
Absolutely. Well, hey, while we are in between rounds and these guys are sideboarding, we want to do a quick mention of a couple of things. First, we want to thank the judges today.
Absolutely.
We've had a great judging staff. I want to make sure I get these guys correct,
Yeah.
but we had Matt Wall and Jeff Marcy.
Yes.
Fantastic judge staff. They've been great for us all day. They're going to be here again tomorrow, I believe.
And
so
they're great for us every time we do
That's
an
true.
event.
They're
up
here all the time.
just doing amazing work.
Yeah.
They're consistent, really, really great judges,
Yep.
and it's great to have them here.
Yeah, and they play here too, which is the cool part.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I mean, it's not uncommon to come here on a Monday night and play against Jeff while he's grinding matches of Elves and Legacy, right? Like
Totally.
they're players and they're judges, and they're out here volunteering their time, and we really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Beyond that, guys, Titan Games and Hobbies
Oh my
hosting a
God.
great event, right? Really put a lot of effort
Great
into it.
store, great event. Really got the store looking great for everybody. Yep. Set up the cameras, made sure that we had streamers here all day, which is amazing.
Absolutely.
And we also want to make sure that you guys are included too, which is why they're such a great store.
Yeah, and thank you so much for that. And tomorrow we will be hosting Modern State Championships. So if you're not a big Standard player, but you do like to fetch shocks and play bobs and get your Liliana on from time to time, tomorrow's the day for you, right? Is it bad that I only name black cards?
Jundy.
Is it bad that I'm like, hey, Jundum, right? Yep. But no, yeah, come out. And if you're not a Modern player, that doesn't mean you can't come out tomorrow. We're going to have Modern Masters drafts firing after about round 4.
Which would be great.
And side events on demand. I mean, if we have enough people here who say, hey, we want to draft Battle, or hey, we want to draft Origins, or hey, we want to do, some weird amalgamation of whatever packs you have, Chaos draft it. If you guys want it, they'll host it, So,
and they run really great events here. We got plenty of space. It's a really, really nice store, so you're welcome to come out anytime.
Absolutely.
And also, we should also mention, even if you don't want to play MTG, we had some people playing Exploding Kittens out there today. We had people playing. I'm sure that they could have gotten a Catan game going on.
Yeah.
It looks like we've started
Warhammer
game 2.
Yeah, so let's get back into it, guys. Sorry about that. We're going to get back into the players. Okay, so Josh on the play gets out there with a... Whoa. What did we do? Okay, sorry about that, guys. Josh on the play gets out there with a hangerback walker, reciprocated by Joel's hangerback walker. Both guys sitting at 19. Get the J dice out there for you.
Oh, looks like we had a swinging with the hangerback.
To answer your question, yes, I will be once again casting. Got both J dice out there for you for both your optical issues.
Nice.
Yeah, whatever impairments you may be suffering from. Cards Against Humanity actually might get played, If you like X-Wing, you could probably come get a game of that in. If you like Warhammer or any of the other miniatures, these guys play everything. I mean, it's a tabletop-centric place, and there's a ton of space here.
And, yeah, you could even probably get a D&D game going if you really wanted to.
If you really wanted to, yeah. Yep. So, get up here, man. I mean, if you just like being around other gamers, it's the place to be.
So we up the hangerback, and we... Yeah. Command and destroy a...
Down to 1 J dice. 1 J die, I should say. J die, singular. Shambling Vents. We haven't, I gotta say, on stream, have not seen a lot of man landing going on. You know what I mean? Like, I have not seen a man land swing all day for any kind of damage. Yeah, if you're in the Baltimore area, and we're in North Baltimore, so definitely, like, if you go to Towson, if you go to Hopkins, if you go to Loyola, this is the place to be, Come up here. We have massive draft pods, like 4 or 5 every Friday night.
Yeah, exactly.
We fire Standard. We fire, Modern every Friday night. So,
and you get to play against some really, really quality opponents,
some great players. Guys we've seen on camera all day today. Mike McCarroll here every Friday, Josh Curry here very frequently, like nearly every Friday, A lot of these guys you see, some of the guys who are clearly the best in the state of Maryland, play here at Titan. And in all formats. I mean, we have Monday Legacy. We've got Draft on Tuesday. We've got Modern on Wednesday. We play Vintage on Thursday, guys. So if you want to play, this is the place to do it. Get up here. Yeah, thanks, Jay, telling us it's 1924 C as in Charlie at Green Spring Drive in Timonium, Maryland, 21093. That's Titan Games and Hobbies.
And
check us out online, too.
Get here early, hang out, check us out online. The blog is fantastic. We've got tons of content going up now.
Yep.
We are making another Jace emblem. Or Gideon emblem.
Oh, Gideon getting it.
Gideon emblems all day, every day.
Yeah. We're going to try to do a lot more streaming. This is actually our maiden voyage into streaming. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this. We're making a big leap into uncharted territory for Titan, so it's great that it's going so well, and we really appreciate you guys tuning in with us. Oh, Radiant Flames for 3. Going to wipe everything out. Except for that hangerback walker. That's pretty gross. That's a big play.
That is a huge sweep.
Yeah.
But that Gideon emblem looking handsome-ish or whatever.
It is
brooding. It's a brooding kind of emblem, standing there, making everything +1,
dapper young emblem.
Yeah, exactly. Just what you want. We are all wrong with the life totals, by the way. Sorry about that, everybody.
Yeah, this is our first.
This is stream. Absolutely our first stream. We did a little dry run last night, and then today has been
our big one. Yeah. So I
Speaking
have,
of which, thanks Zach for being here all day and making sure that
absolutely my pleasure. When Kurt, the owner of Titan, came to me and asked me to do this, I was honored. It was really a fantastic offer. I love doing this. I'm glad that they asked me to do this. I wasn't going to be playing. I don't play a lot of Standard anymore. I am the eternal dad. I play a lot of Legacy because I got a kid, so I stick to the thing that doesn't change too much, and I can get out it periodically and still be competitive. But these guys, Josh, Joel, the pinnacle of competitive Standard players right here in the state of Maryland, and we get to watch them. It's really great. So. Shambling Vents, yay! Lots of firsts, man.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of firsts. That's
all the
awesome.
firsts. We got a Manland swing, and this is the second Gideon emblem. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
Insanity.
So we got a 3/3 blocker. We have
Thank
a 3/2
you. I appreciate it.
Life linker and a 4/4 hangerback monstrosity. Does he have enough to unmorph it?
He gets lifelink off the Shambling Vents, which is a big deal.
Yeah. Oh, Shambling Vents is a 2/3 lifelink.
Yeah. Is Joel just taking the medal? Can we move this? Can we move this medal since it's mine already? Bold.
Oh, no. He was saying that it was in the way of his emblem.
It's in the way of my Gideon
emblem.
Hiding my emblem. All right. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. So, big swing. A little bit of a swing there. Hey.
Yeah, but you don't want any smoothness in your broadcast. You want rough.
Yeah,
rough and weird.
Raw and honest.
We're just genuine.
Yep.
We're giving you the real deal here.
Giving it to you.
Also,
Genuine.
10 rounds of streaming for one of us is... quite a bit.
I've been in here for a bit, guys.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. But I can tell you right now, I'm not about that Cedric life. Guy, I have a whole new respect for Cedric.
Absolutely. No,
after a day like today, those guys are so good.
Yeah.
You watch them at home and you think, I could do that. But then, you get in this booth for 10 hours. Right. It's amazing.
Well, and just talking about what's going on, you're just like, what is going
Nissa,
on?
They stay so in character and so.
Hey, Rogue, you want to get us thousands of people? We're all for it.
Yeah, man. I mean, you get thousands of people watching, you can't fail, right? The stakes are too high, but...
And there is a flipped Nissa.
This is disgusting. And Joel's just always got it, right? And the J die comes out for Nissa. We're going to make a 4/4. Which is ironically the same number of things that are in J's decks, typically. Gideon.
So it's not even a 4/4 because we've got the emblem out there, so it's a 5/5. Yeah. We got a 3/3 Gideon token.
5/5. And another, wow, we're pulling J die out of the works. The dice for J coming out of everywhere. I didn't know we had this many J die.
This is the exact number of how many we have.
We have 3, 3. Yeah, I mean, Joel's just pulling away with this game at this point. Josh, again, just kind of grinding parity out of every single card. Mastery of the Unseen.
Brutal.
Yeah, a bit of an embarrassment of riches, right? It's just a tough one.
Yeah, what can you do? We've got at least how much power swinging in this turn? We could have
11 plus Gideon if he swings in.
Yeah.
Hey, and hostilities. Just gonna say.
Yeah.
Might be where you want to be right now. 1 or 2 copies. Can't be that bad. It's a big hangerback. It's a 5, but that doesn't stop.
That stops one creature. So then you're swinging and you've got plenty of blockers, which is awesome.
We're at 8 and 10. So there's a Tassiger. Grinding it out, but... Yeah, I'm just not sure what Josh does here to regain ground. He's lost a lot of ground, right? So
yeah. So he activates Tassiger. He is going to get back something. We don't know what yet. It looks like there's a Crackling Doom, maybe 2 Crackling... No, Crackling Doom, Jeskai Charm, and
Jeskai Charm is a big deal. I mean, he's not giving Jeskai Charm back, right? The lifelink is too relevant here, I think. Yeah, he's going to give him the Crackling Doom. And he's going to crackling to him. So there goes your legendary. And you take 2, and as you redirect it to Nissa. So not a bad deal. Still staring down 2 3/3s and a Gideon who could be a 5/5.
A 6/6.
Is he a 6/6 when he
Because
plus
of the
this?
emblem.
Ah, gee, God. No, disgusting.
And we go a fetch, and away.
Yeah.
We morph something
Off
with our mastery at the end of the turn and untap.
Yeah. He's tapped out. Silk Wrap. That's game,
hanger
guys.
back. That's
gotta be. You plus Gideon. Get in for 6. Get in for 6. Get in for 9. Get in for 12. Get in for 15. And then, I assume you throw.
So the Tasigur has to block something.
Has to block Gideon here, right? To not die. He has to throw himself in front of Gideon, and Josh is going to concede, guys. So, with that, hey, Joel Sadowsky, Team America, also Team Maryland, right? So, let's get a look at that big, beautiful mug.
Yeah.
Look at him, the mad scientist,
Just
the crazed lunatic himself after 10 hours of magic.
Look at how proud he is. Look at all of the emotion running across.
So much emotion.
It's
so much emotion.
He looks very neutral.
Oh, no.
It's almost like he's been working all day.
It's like, oh, God.
Because this is a ton of concentration, a ton of focus.
Yep.
So, as we're saying, Joel Sadowsky is the Maryland State champion,
guys.
which is pretty amazing in Standard. It's been a really good one. We also want to say Josh Everly played a really, really
fantastic day of matches for both these guys.
He just didn't see it at the end.
Okay, hey, we're back here. Man, what a day. Long day of magic, great games. Joel Sadowsky, your Maryland State Standard champion for Star City Games State Championships here at Titan Games and Hobbies in Lutherville, Maryland. We want to real quick mention some things before we get going for tomorrow. Tomorrow, Modern State Championships. Same bat location, same bat channel, same bat time even. 10:30 tomorrow. We're going to get rolling. So if you want to watch, get in here. Watch Mark and I tomorrow. We're going to get rolling.
Sling some Lilianas, play some affinities.
God. All the Brobots, all the Junding you could
stuff.
possibly want, some Twin maybe. So we get in there. But hey, if you're in the area and you don't have a Modern deck, not a problem. Plenty of side events going on here tomorrow. Also, Modern Masters drafts.
Awesome.
Will be firing off after round 4 tomorrow. Be here. I don't know how many sealed boxes of Modern Masters 2 are even around anymore. I know that the store's been sitting on, I think I saw at least 4 boxes, maybe 5. So get in here, get it done. If you don't want to play Modern Masters, that's fine. Side events,
Origins
on demand,
draft.
Origins. I mean, we got plenty of
Zendikar draft.
Play the Expeditions lottery coming here. You know, lots going on, and I'm sure people will be playing other games. If you like Warhammer, if you like Malifaux, if you like X-Wing,
cards, exploding kittens,
whatever floats your boat.
Anything on the wall will probably
We've got it going
could be played.
Yep. So in the meantime, check us out on Twitter. We're at Titan Games Hobby. We also have some blogs for all the games we mentioned before that get up on our website at titangamesandhobbies.com. I personally write a lot of legacy content for us, and it's great. Not just the articles, but it's great that they allow us to do that.
Yeah, and they enjoy the players really being involved. They want players of these things to be really educated and be a part of it. So
for sure. So hey, thanks again, guys. We'll be back tomorrow for more magic. Signing out. I'm Zach Gallegos. Thanks for tuning
Matt Butler.
in, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later, guys.